Are you ready, kid? Aye, Captain. I can hear you. So hi and welcome. So today I'll be reviewing the SpongeBob movie, Fun on the Run. Okay. So back in December, they released another SpongeBob movie. It was called the SpongeBob movie, Third for SquarePants. Okay. And um, so the reason I didn't go see it because I want to wait. I decided I want to wait sometime in January after I refresh my memory and watch and review all of the SpongeBob movies. Watch and review all the SpongeBob movies in order, and then after I do that, then I'll go see the new SpongeBob movie. Okay? So if you've seen all the SpongeBob movies, then which one is your favorite? Okay? Um, so, um, so a couple years ago, or I could say, I don't know how many years ago it was, but it's been a while. I'm going to leave it at that. It's been a while since I watched the SpongeBob episode and watched the movie. Okay, because one time I watched each of the movies one time, and then I went and bought the collection. Okay, and then I went out and got this. Okay, and they said that there was a bigger box set, so they have almost all the episodes. So I'm gonna buy that so I can have almost all the episodes. In my opinion, I think the early episodes, the first couple seasons of SpongeBob are the best. Okay, and I don't remember what my thoughts and opinion was on the later seasons. I know the first couple seasons were like classic. Okay, that's what got me into SpongeBob. Okay, like I ripped my pants, or who wants to pay 25 cents to blow a stupid bubble? Okay, those are some of the best episodes of SpongeBob in my opinion. Okay, um, so and okay, now this movie, the SpongeBob movie, Fun on the Run, got 5.9 out of 10. Rotten Tomato gave it 66%. Okay. The audience now they call it pop premiere 48%. Okay. Um. Uh. It's directed by Tim Hill. March 4th, 2021. 91 minutes. 60 million was the budget. Box office 4.8 million at the box office. Okay, 60 million was the budget and 4.8 million was the box office. At the box office. Okay. Um. So. Um. So. It said they had 3 cameos. Technically, that's not true. Only 2 of them were the cameo. One of them popped up like 2 or 3 times and helped or I could say you could say either help Patrick and SpongeBob or talk to SpongeBob 2 or 3 times throughout the movie. That was Keanu Reeves. Okay, the 2 cameos were Danny Torero and Snoop Dogg. Okay, and in my opinion, I don't think we need Snoop Dogg in the movie or Danny Torero or, and be honest, even Keanu Reeves. Okay, that's like going too far. Okay. Um. Okay. Um. Okay. I only found a couple jokes that I like, gadgets or jokes or whatever you want to call it. Okay, from that movie. Like when they were on the road in the car and they were arguing about no, it's a buddy movie, buddy comedy movie. Or no, you know when they were talking like that and then they got out of the car and then another one was put it on L. No Patrick, that's a 7. An L stuck with a 7. I thought that was funny. And then another one was when Patrick and SpongeBob were arguing when they were in jail, and I'm leaving. Yeah, I'm leaving. Fine. And then Patrick opened up the door of the jail cell, and it was open. And then he went in that door and shut it. I'm like, they could have realized they could shut it open. We could walk out, leave, but they don't do that. Okay, but that's like the three funny jokes in the movie, or okay that I like. Most of them I thought were dumb, not funny. Okay, um, so um, okay, really, what this movie is just a commercial, an ad, whatever you call it, for the spin-off show, SpongeBob show called Camp Cook. Okay, cause in the last like 20 minutes or so, they are doing flashback to Camp Cook, spin-off show. I'm like, what? So you have everybody, all the main characters, Plankton, Mr. Crab, Danny Cheese, even Patrick. They're all talking about when they met SpongeBob, because SpongeBob and Patrick is on trial for trying to get take Gary the snail. Okay, I'm like, we don't need that. I want a good story. Okay, when I go see a movie, I want a good story. I don't want them to promote another movie. If you're gonna, kind of like when I go see a Marvel movie and an MCU movie, I don't want them to promote another movie inside that movie, another MCU movie inside that MCU movie. If they're gonna promote another MCU movie that's coming out like a year or two from now, do it in the post-credit scene or the end credit scene. Okay, just focus on that movie being good throughout the whole movie. That's one reason why, in my opinion, the Winter Soldier was good. Okay, um, and okay, and I didn't like the way all the characters look in the movie, like 3D. I like the way they look in the first two movies, 2D. Okay, uh, they look in this movie they look more kiddie. So I get that's the way they're gonna look in Camp Coral. Okay, not every show I watch, I'm gonna watch the spin-off show or any show that relates to that show. That show that I watch. The only few shows that I'll probably do that if I'm a really big fan of that show. Um, so yeah, okay. So I'm sorry, but this is not a good movie, a good SpongeBob sequel. Um, okay. The first two are more rewatchable. I think when the first time I watched this, and it might be like maybe the second time I watched it, and the first time I watched it, I think I enjoyed it more because that's when I was into SpongeBob. This time around, I realized it's not a good movie. Okay, and there are a lot of times that critics give a movie high scores, good rating, and then I go watch them. I'm like, why did this movie get a good review? I find the movie boring or overrated. And then there are a lot of movies that get like 70 to 80% or even 60%, and I like them, and that's some of my favorite movies. And I'm like, I think they should get like 85, 90, or 95%. The Point Dynamite, Liking to Kill, The Spy Who Loved Me, okay? Just to name a few, okay? Even Temple of Doom, okay? Um, so yeah, um, it's F, okay? The first two, classic, Uh, this one, not good. Even uh, uh, the only way I would watch this again if I were doing a marathon of the movies, but not good. Okay, so that's it. And so now I gotta watch Saving Bikini Bottom, the Saving Sheep movie, and the Plankton movie. So that's it. I'll turn that back.